G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. It has been a fat while since I last spoke to you. I can explain myself. I have been a little bit MIA because, well, one of three reasons. Number one, I got another job. So in conjunction with the one I currently have and I'm doing right this minute, I've just sort of been getting used to that new schedule, I suppose. And then number two, I've been sitting in a tractor for a large majority of the time the past few weeks, and no one needs to see that because I go mental. And number three, I was unwell a couple of weeks ago, and it just sort of slowed everything down a bit. But anyway, I am back. We are well into lambing, so I'm going to film a little bit of what happens on the lambing runs this week. It's not always the easiest to film, especially when I'm by myself, but I'll give it a red hot crack. And the other thing, we are sowing, so I'm going to film as much of that as I can too. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So part of a lambing run, I take a dog with me to catch ewes if I need to pull a lamb. So Freddie here, who's at the front, I think, yes, Freddie. He catches them, and then Sky, who's my dog, is not at all ready to do that. So she's just coming to suss it out, do some training. Just emptying them before we start. Right, you guys ready? Let's go. Alrighty guys, so this might look sort of a little bit sad and depressing, and it probably is, but basically, unfortunately, their mum has passed away, and we like to sort of give them a chance and see if another ewe will take them on, so to speak, adopt them, I suppose, but unfortunately that hasn't happened. They don't look the strongest, especially the little white one, but we'll try and give them a chance, and we've got some people lined up to take them on, so yeah, first two orphan babies of the season. Hi guys. Sowing, and I'm going to film some of the sowing. I don't actually really know what I'm going to film. I haven't got a refined idea. I have to confess, I don't know a lot about sowing. I know the absolute basics, and I guess the principles of the fundamentals, we'll say, but there's a few little gaps in my understanding, just in terms of I suppose what does what and what they're using and what it achieves, we'll say, per se. So that's the go, except it's something that I'm really focused on learning a lot about, because hopefully in whatever job I do further in the track I can contribute more to that sort of side of things, and it's just something that's really fascinating and interests me, especially in the regen ag space, so I'm keen to learn more about it. Let's get into this. Alright, Tay, take it away.
Right, so on the front we've got our liquid kit, which currently has got compost extract in it, which we're putting in the ground. This screen here is just showing us what the air seed is doing. This one here is our guidance, so the tractor drives itself, and we can flick across here, and this shows us that's just the controller for the liquid system on the front. So we're putting out 50 litres a hectare of compost extract, and then you'll see the seeder at the back there, the big tank. tank on the top's got our granular fertiliser and the seed in it. And that's it.
Cool.
So this is a liquid system pump on the front that's running off the hydraulics of the tractor. So it's pumping out of that tank. It's being metered, so we're getting the correct amount, and then it's moving it up to the back of the seeder, which we'll go and have a look at.
Yep.
So our compost extract in this case is going up here, and this is showing us our pressures. It's filtered on the way past, heads up the back to some distribution heads, and then it comes down these tubes here through an orifice which regulates the pressure, and then it gets put right in the slot. Cool. So it's straight in the ground.
And what's sort of the purpose of the compost extract?
Well, it's as good as putting regular compost on your garden, except it's in a liquid form, so it's a lot easier to handle.
Yeah.
We can put it straight in the ground and it can go to work straight away.
Cool. All right, thank you, Tay. I didn't study ag at uni, so I feel so lucky that I have just people that I work with like Tay that are so willing to explain how everything works to me, especially with the cropping side, because obviously that's not something I'm ultra familiar with. So it's really good that, yeah, they can dumb it down for me and explain it in a way that I understand and hopefully can relay to the internet.
So I'll explain what we're looking at here, Lucy. This is a disc seeder, like a minimum or no-till seeder. So this big disc here is offset on an angle, so all it's doing is running along and opening a slot in the ground, which then the seed, fertiliser, and in this case compost extract can go straight into the slot, and then this wheel at the back comes along and just pushes a bit of soil back over the top. So we're not disturbing the soil very much at all. Limited soil disturbance. Yeah.
Cool.
So minimum or no-till seeding.
Awesome, thanks Tay. Well, there you go guys, there's a little bit about sowing. This paddock in here, they are sowing, I believe, white wheat, which is used for milling, so things to make flour, bread, etc. Hope you enjoyed that little spiel. I'm really loving learning about the cropping side. I find it fascinating, especially in the regen ag space. So hopefully I'll be able to film more of that sort of stuff in the future. Alrighty guys, that is me done for the week. I just got back to Melbourne. It is about 11:30 p.m. I'm gonna very quickly have a shower and then I'm actually heading off to Euroa for the weekend to see some family friends, can't speak, which I'm very excited about. Don't mind the Harry Styles poster in the back. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you haven't already, please check out my Instagram page at The Holistic Jillaroo. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye-bye.